What's up, guys? Welcome back to Maestro Vapes. Today we're looking at some e-liquids from Toronto Juice Company. You can get all of these in Brampton, Ontario, Canada at VAPEMEET.CA. They got a brick and mortar store on Queen Street East near Kennedy Road. Or you could check out their website and go to Vape Shop and check them out. Let's get right into this because I love these liquids. Like, I am so digging this right now. If you hear screams from kids right now, they got a PA day because their public school, smoke damage, someone tried to light it up. Just kind of sad because that's where I went and they used to have really bad red shag carpet in the library. I'm sure that's gone now. Anyway, moving forward, I'll read the description on their website. This is Oh My Custard, OMC. Saying, finally, the juice for the custard craving Canuck, creamy vanilla custard that rivals the top international brands, gets better every day with steeping, though we were sure to steep it plenty ahead of time for you. It is, out of the bottle, super nice liquid, very, very nice. It does get better. I can't let this steep for like a week because I vape it in that time. Like, I can vape this in 2 days, easy, this bottle. It's that good. I was sure to get like 5 of them last time I was there. Let's have a pull. Yeah, this is nice. Really nice vanilla custard, creamy, smooth goodness all the way throughout. It's not overpowering, not artificial or chemically tasting. It's just really, really nice. And it holds up to my sub-ohm builds. Like, most of my builds come in around 0.1 ohms. Like, the builds I have today are all around 0.09 ohms. So it doesn't get burnt up. I've tried another vanilla custard that a friend of mine made. I've tried Grant's vanilla custard because, you know, it gets hyped up on like Todd's e-cig reviews because that, you know, maybe it's not right now, but it was his all-day vape and he liked it a lot. This is better. This is much better. Grant's, it burned up on me. It got kind of a burnt sugar taste when I vaped at low resistance. Maybe that was just me, I don't know, but this does not. This really does not. It holds up super well, super well. I've got 20 gauge 4 wraps on this build, 0.09. Oh, and it has this little slight backdrop of like a little spiciness in it. Slight, ever so slight. Like, this is good enough to make it into my K-Fun. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Definitely try this out if you haven't already. Very nice all-day vape. I could gush about this for like 15 minutes straight if you let me. But, you know, your time is probably as valuable as mine is, right? Moving forward. What do we got? Oh, yeah, this is... I had to do this video because I'm almost out of this juice. And, yeah, I had to get this done before I didn't have a bottle and just said, oh, yeah, I remember that it tastes like this. This is Madame, okay? The description on the website is a robust blend of berries and cream with a subtle tone of light pastry. The flavor profile sounds familiar, but we promise this is nothing like you've tried before. Well, let's just find out about that. This is twisted 22 gauge. No, this is flattened 22 gauge wrapped around a piece of 22 gauge round. So it's a flattened 22 gauge tiger coil. I have build tutorials on my channel for all these if you want to check them out. Let's let her rip, Madame. When I smell this out of the bottle, I get like a raspberry smell. Very raspberry-y out of the bottle. And I do get that when I vape it as well. Initially. The initial hit is a creamy raspberry. creamy raspberry, and then it has this kind of aftertaste that sits on your tongue of kind of like a pastry or, you know, maybe a waffle or pancake or something like that. I do get a little bit of strawberry in this as well. It's not overpowering. It's just kind of a backdrop in it, which is really nice. When I vape this, what it reminds me of is, you know, of like a Belgian waffle, and then you take a scoop of raspberry ice cream and throw it on top with some strawberries on there, and just eating that. That's what this reminds me of. Really nice, really creamy, but the creaminess doesn't get burnt up in the sub-ohm, which, yeah, blows my head off right now. I like that people making juice right now are making them geared towards people who sub-ohm as well. That is fantastic. Because, like, even 6 months ago, it wasn't like that. It really wasn't. Man, Madame, very nice vape. Very, very nice vape. OMC, very nice vape as well. Whew, what do we got? What's on the docket next, my friends? I've got C is for cookie. If my computer would work with me, go back. C is for cookie. All of these are 65% VG, 35% PG blend, so they plume clouds really, really well. You can buy bottles of these 30 milliliters for $15.99. So relatively inexpensive right now. Whew, Madame is just sitting on my tongue. Really, really nice. I'm going to have a sip of coffee to kind of wash that away. All right, C is for cookie. The description is rich sugar cookie, Italian style, with a bit of spice and hints of almond and hazelnut, a perfect all-day vape, or the best way to relax on a cool night. But let's just see about this, shall we? When I saw the bottle, I thought Cookie Monster. And every time you watch Sesame Street, you'd see Cookie Monster freaking out and eating chocolate chip cookies, right? And you'd see him and he'd be like, cookie, 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 good enough for me. So this is not quite that chocolate chip cookie. Like it says, it's Italian style. It's more like sugar cookie. What it reminds me of is that Dave Chappelle skit where he plays Puff Daddy, and they're doing like a making of the band, and it's got that Jamaican dude from New York or whatever. And P. Diddy says to him, he's like, I'm going to need you to go to like Brooklyn and get me a sugar cookie. And the dude's like leaning up there and he's like, sugar cookie? Sugar, what? Why do a sugar cookie? And every time I vape this, I'm like, sugar cookie? Anyway, C is for cookie. It's good enough for me. This is a nice vape too. I can see why they put perfect all day vape on the description because it's really, really nice. Oh yeah. This is also 20 gauge, 4 wraps contact coil, like a center post type build. Oh, it's good. It reminds me of those little cookies I used to get at bakeries. They're like white cookies with kind of like ruffled edges on them. Then they'd have sugar on them. Sometimes they'd have like cinnamon on them, some almonds, stuff like that. That's what it reminds me of. And it's a super nice vape, just clean. Clean, sweet. You get that sugar cookie flavor. You get that mild kind of nuttiness in the backdrop. You get that little hazelnut or almond kind of flavor in there, which is really, really nice. Yeah, it doesn't come off like a peanut flavor. It does come off like an almond or hazelnut. It's hazelnutty. It's really good. And you get that kind of little splash of spiciness in it. Whether that's cinnamon or something else, I'm not 100% sure, but it is a really satisfying vape. Very, very nice. Very nice vape. Kudos to Toronto Juice Company. Last but not least, I'm going to move forward to Morning Glory. All right? Morning Glory is supposed to taste like a cereal blend. This one has the longest description on the webpage, I believe. So I won't read the whole thing, but I'll read some of it or paraphrase it a bit. It's saying, finally, you know, what you've been waiting for, blah, 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 blah. Grab a few bottles and try it fresh, and then let it steep. So they're saying that it's a really nice vape. It's a cereal blend, like morning cereal blend, that is great out of the bottle, but if you can let it steep for like 2 weeks until it turns a caramelly color, that's when you're going to get its full potential out of it. It's saying it's inspired by 3 different breakfast cereals. Try to guess which ones. I don't know if I'm that good at guessing, but I will do my best. I've had this steeping for about 5 days or so, so it hasn't hit that 2 weeks, but I figure it's pretty good. I got this on a Cryptics right now. This is a 22 gauge Tiger coil with 0.9 ribbon wire. It actually might have 2 pieces of ribbon wire. Let's give it a whirl. 3 different cereals. Every time I think of cereal type vapes, I think of Boba's Bounty, but that's a tobacco vape, and it kind of just tastes like Raisin Bran. So these aren't even in the same class, you know, they're not the same thing. They're not the same thing. Maybe I shouldn't have even said that. Now it seems like I'm comparing this to Boba's Bounty, and I'm not. Like, I'm not. I think this is actually better. Nice vape. What I think of when I hit this is opening up a box of cereal and pulling that plastic open and having a smell, like a whiff out of it. That's what it reminds me of. 3 cereals. I'll say cornflakes. No, it's got a slight sweetness, so I'll say Frosted Flakes. How about that? They're great. And there's something like bran going on in there. Maybe Raisin Bran. Maybe it's got like a little bit of raisin or kind of plum flavor to it. But maybe that'll change after I wait 2 weeks. So I'm going to say, yeah, Raisin Bran. I'm going to say Frosted Flakes. Third? I don't know. Rice Krispies? I don't know, it tastes like cereal. Like you could sit here with a glass of milk and have it and be fulfilled like you're having breakfast, although you're not getting full from it. Nice vape. Like I said, you can check all these out at VAPEMEET.CA. The link is in the description below, guys. Very good job on all of these liquids. They are nice. Very nice. I gotta say, though, my favorites right now are definitely C is for Cookie is a super nice vape, and Oh My Custard OMC is just like my all day right now. It's made it into the K-Fun. Like, the stuff needs to be really good to make it into the K-Fun for me. It's good. Oh, I need a fresh battery in that, but it's good. Creaminess. I want to thank all the new subscribers for subscribing. I think this weekend, like, you know, a dozen or 15 people subscribed to the channel, which is big for me because I've only been making videos for a couple of months, and I'm not all that good at it, but I'm getting much better, my friends. So thank you guys. Thanks for liking, commenting, all that good stuff. If I haven't got back to your comments yet, it's on the way. I just got to go to work today, and then I'll sort it out for you. But yeah, definitely kudos to Toronto Juice Company, VAPEMEET.CA. Good job. Like I always say, guys, bud out, vape up, and breathe easy. Know your limits and vape within it, and you're going to have yourself a stellar day, my friends. Man, I don't want to stop vaping this. It's that good. See you guys.